What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today we're going to summon for the new Treasure Train series. Honestly, has been quite a while since we got the last one. I don't even know. Thing is, I didn't really go for a lot of Treasure Train tickets. Nonetheless, I have 1,267, so we should be able to rather easily max that. Also 7.3 milk crystals still, which is kind of insane. And I haven't even been buying those from the Starry Gem Mall. So kind of insane. And Treasure Train series itself, Apex mounts, which are kind of like mounts of heroes. The main thing is the toilet of Yom Tomb, which is all damage reduction for Star Expedition. So kind of insane. The rest is honestly, this is kind of bad. This is okay-ish, and there isn't too much going on here. I'll be honest, there isn't too much going on here. It's rather cute. The only thing that I really want from this is this one. The all damage reduction on Star Expedition is an absolutely insane treasure. The rest is rather mid. There's a bit of holy damage in there, I guess. So we are going to go for it. We're going to summon for it. We're going to try to max the Yom Tomb toilet. Yom Tomb toilet being our main goal. So I would just say we do skip cutscene, open all, and try to get the other one. The other one, ladies and gentlemen. The other one. Not that one. I was kind of thinking, maybe we just max the Yom Tomb toilet ASAP. Try to use some chests on that. And then just keep it open a little bit. Maybe don't even max it out. Because the thing is, I always hate that I'm just unable to use any of those orange and pink chests we get from the event anyway. And also, you can wonderfully summon with crystals for the monthly chests. So I just wanted to use those. And they are just stacking up in my bag all the time. So we have like, I think I have like 50 pink chests or something in my bag, which we definitely don't need. So it's I was thinking about it. I don't know yet. Maybe we do it, maybe we don't. Orange one, rather nice. Not really a mount though. That's kind of like the couch of PDE. What is this one? I don't even know. I've seen this before. Strange. Your tomb toilet, but we only get shards somehow. I don't really understand. Well, interesting thing, by the way, it's end of the week now. I thought we'll do this little video. Next week, really nothing going on. Revelry key event. I think we're going to do some Oscar testing. I thought we're just going to go ahead and do some Oscar testing. I think that would be great. And wrong one again. Some people already sent me screenshots of some very interesting PvP battles, actually, where they absolutely destroyed their enemy with Oscar, but you never know how much like treasure train and stuff the enemy had, and then they had, and then of course that can make a huge difference. I thought just have some fun with Oscar next week when there's really nothing to talk about, and then the week after should be interesting again, but probably like a little bit of a bigger event. Is it already a bigger event? I'm not too sure. But it shouldn't be too long anymore until we get like the first infos about Oscar in the Transcendence version. It's usually at max a month between them. That is such a weird pull. With a triple here and the double there. Weird one. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to the Transcendence version. I think it's going to be good. Definitely have been waiting for that. But yeah, I'm not too sure yet. Till then, we will have like Ace, we will have Guild War. Oh, there we go. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, finally the first Yom Tomb toilet. We need like 8 or 9 of those. So this game better starts dropping. It's like, I mean, we did like 200 pulls. We got like 3 full pink ones. So not bad. The amount of pink ones isn't bad. It's just the wrong one that we got 2 times. There's another orange. Nice. Usually, in those events where they do now a little bit less of the festival treasure chest, or the treasure chest in this case, it's the red and orange ones that you have trouble maxing. And by the way, we got another toilet right there. It used to be back-to-back toilet, okay. It used to be that you couldn't max the red ones fast enough because you got so many orange and pink chests from the events, but that's no longer the case. They really removed some of the treasures from the event, so this is like less of an event loot now. which is rather interesting that they went this way. I understand it. I mean, it's kind of old, even though this is a new series. Treasure Train, power-wise, has already been a little bit outscaled by Grimoire. Not in every way. It's like you are no longer really looking for the attack and HP right now when you go for Treasure Train. What you're looking for is really the stats. You want to have that all damage reduction, you want to have all of that, because you get the stats from Grimoire, but that doesn't give you all of those nice, like, bonus stats. You don't have the all damage reduction, you don't have like control precision and stuff, and only when you put this together with the Grimoire, it really becomes good. So this is really becomes more and more important that you have like the right stats for the game modes. Obviously, all damage reduction for Star Expedition is absolutely great. A lot of people struggle with survivability. There is a great treasure. Nothing you want to go for early, I guess, but nothing you would be angry about getting like one pink one off or something and get yourself like the 3%. And if you have the full one, not this one, this is the crit one, and you have like the 15%, I think it is, all damage reduction, then it's really great. I think, honestly, the weird thing is Treasure Train lost a bit of its importance with like book 1 of Grimoire. Because with book 1 of Grimoire, the stats of Treasure Train just no longer were that important, because Grimoire gives so much more stats. And I think, in a weird way, the more stats we get from Grimoire, it kind of also makes the Treasure Train more important. Not for the stats, but really for those attributes like control precision and everything. I think for those, it becomes, it will always be important for this. Nice, we got another one. Not the toilet. Still just giving us the other one mostly. Weird. I kind of think it remains important for this. I can't even imagine that they would ever make this like not important. I would think this is like difficult. Because in a way, what did we have? We had star spawns, which gave us stats. We had, well, and then Treasure Train. Really. So, well, no. It was the CI galleries, which was the first source of like flat attack and HP. Then we had residents. And star spawns, but star spawns were like, again, a combination. Very similar to Treasure Train in a way. And still very important. Weirdly enough, still important. Because for some stats like armor break, there's like just like no real replacement there in the Treasure Train. So you still really want them and you want to reroll them for that. And then we got the Treasure Train. But now I think like, what would you want to do? You can't go into all of those stats again and bring like stronger sources of them. We already had the talk where you kind of already have too much of certain sets. I don't think they can really power creep Treasure Train in terms of the attributes it gives. So everything like all damage reduction and all of that, I don't think this can be power crept anymore. Just because it's already like so close to being kept. Yes, you're on Tomb Toilet, there we go. They can only go ahead and release like better sources of HP and attack, I guess. And new stats, of course. I mean, if there are new stats, that's always an option. In the same way they released X tier to power creep S tier. Just because they added new damage modifiers in there and new mechanical modifiers like Pure Flow. So that is very interesting. But of course, this was like a release for 5 players, which I happen to be one of. So I'm talking about it sometimes. But I guess people also kind of appreciate it. It's kind of good that I'm like one of those players in a way, because at least we get to see some X tier content in that. Which otherwise might really not have happened, because there are just like too little players that really do that, and they don't really share their accounts. Understandably. I mean, even if the bigger content creators can be trusted, it's just like giving somebody something that has like tens of thousands of USD in copies on there. It's just bad. It's just bad. I wouldn't trust anybody with it. Honestly. If I was a viewer of mine, I wouldn't give me an account with an X tier. It's just weird. Not because I don't trust myself, which now is really a weird way to say this. But it's just like, why give somebody something so valuable and trust them though you don't know them? Honestly. The person I would give my X-tier account to do something on the account, they would need to be within arm's reach of me. That's just the case. There we go with another toilet. Nice. That's just me. I don't trust that easily. This is probably for the better. If you trade sometimes on the internet, that will teach you not to trust, really. So many scammers on the internet. Weird. We jump from topic to topic. This is always a thing. I don't know. So, how far are we here? I feel like we are not really close to maxing out the pink treasure. But let's go down to 500. Then we did 600 tickets, and let's see how far we are then. And maybe get a few more toilets till then. That would be really nice. Come on. Stop giving me shards for the wrong treasure. At least give me shards for the toilet. Or the full toilet. I don't mind. I don't mind. Also some red ones in there, but I don't think very good ones. Okay, last two before we do the check. And we also do have some chests for the series as well, which I usually tend to only use to max out stuff. That's not the toilet, but that's a pink one at least. So let's see. Current one. You can see it's like so far away from the books. 52 mil though. Very, very solid. Very, very solid. Okay, we got the 5 stars there. This was to be expected. 3 star plus 4 on the pink ones. It's really not very close actually. We can jump to the series and check it out there. Yeah. Yeah, that's not really close. Look, we are not even maxed on the green ones. Even though, I mean, we obviously do get, like, the chests. Which we both need for the... Yeah, I don't know. How many chests do we have? I mean, I wouldn't mind just stopping. This is 8. Were those 8 pink chests? So we do have 8 pink chests. I kind of feel like, even though it's dumb, I just want to go ahead and max out the toilet. Because I really don't care about the rest. It's just like, really the toilet. Because I don't even really want that crit. Attack, I mean, is good, but like you have so many sources of percent attack already. Same for percent HP. Holy damage, okay. I mean, we could try to max out the holy damage too. Just do a really dumb move, throw all the orange chests on this, or the orange chest on this one, or the pink chest on the other one. Take whatever we get and be done with it. Don't need the control preg. Don't need the preg. Don't need the block. Some flat stats. Oh, this is interesting though. Armor? Armor break. Ooh, 23 armor break is a good one. But we can throw chests on that too. I really just think we do that. And then we just slowly max it with crystals. We save ourselves the tickets. I think it's honestly a smart move. We save the tickets. We'll keep 500 tickets there. We'll have an easier time summoning the next series. Really, this is such a peak series to just do this. Get 400 of those. On which one did I want to throw this? I think... Oh, I have to make sure. I have to make sure I throw this on the right ones. So we don't do a mistake here. I think it was this one. Yeah, it's the PDE one, and this one for the green, the flower. PDE one, nice, 10 chests all on there, which might be overkill. I don't care right now. Where are my green chests? Should be at the bottom. Green chest for this one. We're going to max it out anyway. It's just going to be faster like this. I think the first one wasn't maxed, even though we would max this out with like tickets anyway. Could be overkill, but as I said, we will have like a very easy time summoning this. It is +8, so we might have to do some extra summons. We might have to do some extra summons here. Okay, we overkilled those quite a lot. How far are we? Because there is an event with it, of course. Where is it? There. Consume 760. So we do the 40 more and we get a chest for both. Okay, we can do this first. Let's do 40. Let's see how far we are then. And then we just do it slowly. Because we will get all of the remaining treasures by just doing the monthlies, and it will basically be completely free. And as I care for none of the other stats, I think this is really the way. Some PDE shards. Wouldn't mind getting a toilet from this though. Well, I take it. I take it. I don't complain about that. Okay, we got some upgrades here. Actually good. And then I have to check how long we really are. This will not be enough. For this one it is, obviously. I think we have to do some more. Because the toilet still isn't max. I think we have to do 100 more. 100 more. Which begs the question if those tickets were even enough to max it. Because honestly, with those that are remaining, this probably wouldn't have been enough to max the rest of it. It's tougher now to max them. But I said it before, like, you really had a ton of treasures dropped during the events in the past. And they aren't in there anymore. They now go for like the, for like, how is it called? The Glorious store, this store with all of the stuff in there, and it has no treasure train stuff at all. So you can't buy any pink treasures or whatever in there. That's huge actually. That's actually huge. Actually going to help us max this. This is now over maxed. Which usually you don't want to do what I did here. Not a single full one? Bloody hell. Okay. Is that it? Could be. Because we're obviously going... It should be in here. This is maxed. And there we go to +9. I think we have 2 chests. Should be 2 chests. And if we throw those on there... Maybe it's enough? I hope it is. It is. Okay, then we are done. That's good. I think that was like a clear... Probably not too smart. But I think I can just wait. Because the thing is, those are going to get refreshed as soon as the events end. So tomorrow I can go in here, do my monthlies with like just the treasure crystal, which is so free. That's hardcore free. As soon as I click the button, I get more crystal back than I spend for it as long if I use the pink chest to actually retire it. And I have like 7 point whatever mil, and I have of course all of the chests in here. So that's, I think, good. We still have the other ones, which are actually good to use for whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I think the most important ones are maxed. For the red one, gas precision. Guess this is the best one. This is useless. Yeah, okay, pretty good. Overall, a little bit cheaper, clear, I guess, but there's really not too much good in there. This is mainly this one, and we got it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, then hit the like button down below. If you want to support me, then check out SG Hub. The link is in the description. You can buy Starry Gems over there, and they are way cheaper than in-game. You can get 10,000 Starry Gems for 100 USD, which is 4 times as much as you would get in-game. So absolutely insane discounts and 100% trusted site. No bans, no nothing. So definitely use that if you want to have some Starry Gems. And with that, I wish you guys a great day. We'll see us in the next one.